Good morning, everyone. It's actually, what time is it? It is morning. Don't fret. It is 10 to 11. Actually, it's quite late, let's be honest. What happened was last night I finished work, sat on my couch, slept until 1 AM, and then I was awake all night until about 6. Had a couple of hours of sleep this morning, and now I'm up to continue the day. But I want to do another what I eat in the day, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me as I share what I eat. It's also absolutely freezing today. It's currently, as I said, nearly 11 AM, and it's still like -4 or 5 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna be wearing my dressing gown, so be aware of that. I probably need to have a little wash, but it's cold. Anyway, first, what cool is, of course, breakfast. I'm not very adventurous at the moment, I'd say. Like, I did go for a phase where I was very adventurous for what I was eating for breakfast, but currently my go-to has been my gluten-free cereal, so that is what we're going to have today. I do need to do a wash up, so just ignore all this mess here. So the gluten-free cereal that I have is this. If you are wondering, I am gluten-free and dairy-free as a general rule. And then there are other foods that I shouldn't be eating, but sometimes I do let that slide. Like, for example, I'm not meant to be eating like nuts and things. Like, I'm not allergic, but they do, some nuts do set off my IBS and all that stuff. So anyway, I have found that I'm okay with whatever nuts are in here. I think they're just peanuts. Yeah, just peanuts that are in here. So this is the cereal I go for. It is the Go-Free gluten-free honey nut flakes. Mainly because before I was gluten-free and all this stuff, I used to get like the Kellogg's crunchy nut cornflakes, which I think were honey flavoured as well, and so I just kind of kept on with that same vibe, but these are gluten-free. I've got a bowl here. Don't you just love the smell of a freshly opened cereal packet? I certainly do. And then alongside my cereal, I actually need to buy a new bottle of this actually. I usually have oat milk. Oat milk has been my go-to. I know a lot of people say that oat milk, they feel like it's too heavy, and so they prefer soy milk. I personally prefer the heaviness of oat milk, so I always go for oat milk, though I do like soya milk as well, so I can interchangeably have either or. But yeah, this is the one I have. I always have chocolate milk with my cereal for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably not very healthy, but I do just prefer the taste of it, because I don't like the taste of like normal oat milk with my cereal. It's just a picky little me thing. So going to have that. So that's going to be what I'm going to have for breakfast, is this. I'll probably also have like a banana, but I don't actually have any bananas left. I need to go food shopping, which I'll probably do tomorrow as it is. And then alongside my cereal, I'm going to probably make myself a cup of tea. Well, I'm not going to probably, I am going to make myself a cup of tea. I don't actually have any tea bags in here, so hold on. So I'm going to have some tea. This is the tea I'm going to try and use. This was a present, one of the presents that came in the hamper from work. So I'm going to have some of this now. this to steep for a couple of minutes. I do prefer my tea being a little bit strong, so I'm going to leave that for a couple of minutes and start on my breakfast because I'm very hungry, which is surprising because I had my dinner at 3 AM last night, or this morning I should say. I did stay up most of the night watching and keeping up with the LA fires, which is actually honestly very, very, very devastating and very, very scary. And I feel for everyone out there. Like, the more I hear about it, the more like heartbreaking it is hearing about it. But anyway, I'm going to watch some YouTube and have some cereal whilst I wait for my tea to steep a little bit. I'll be adding like normal oat milk once that's ready. That this tea tastes incredible. This brand, oh my god, it's so nice. Okie dokie, it's now about 2 PM. It's been a couple of hours since I last saw you guys, and I am going to make myself some lunch. I did have breakfast quite late this morning, so I would usually probably have lunch around 12:30, 1 o'clock, but wasn't hungry until now. So the plan for lunch is going to be a cheese toastie, and I feel like everyone's always very surprised that I can have a cheese toastie, but why can't I? There are ways around it. So firstly, I've got gluten-free bread, which is frozen. It's ice cold and frozen, and this is Morrison's free from gluten and milk. So yeah, I usually actually go to Tesco. This was probably just before Christmas when I couldn't get into Tesco because of how busy the car park was, so I went to Morrison's instead. I'm actually quite liking this bread, so maybe I'll go back again. And I'll keep it in the freezer because who doesn't? And the cheese I'm using is this one. It is Violife 100% plant-based, original grated, free from dairy, soya, gluten, lactose, nuts and preservatives. And I'm using this. I've actually been using this a lot this week. I've been making my own pizzas like literally every single night. I'm not going to do that tonight because I feel like it's a bit repetitive, but I have been making my own pizzas. And you make the pizza with Greek yogurt. I got dairy-free Greek yogurt. It's like oat yogurt, I guess. I'll show you. This is the Greek yogurt I have been using. It is by Oatly, so it's actually oat yogurt, Greek style. So I've been using this with some gluten-free flour, and I have been making myself a pizza base using those two ingredients. And then I've been topping my pizza with usual pizza toppings, by using this sort of cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast it in the air fryer. I do have like a sandwich toasty maker, but it's a bit of a faff. I don't really have much space on my counter at the moment, so I'm going to just do this in the air fryer. It's just easier for me. So what I'm going to do now is, firstly, I need to actually plug in my toaster, my air fryer. The air fryer I've got is just this little mini one by Kazori. It does a really good job. It works for just me. I probably could have got a bigger one, but A, to have the space, B, I'm only one person. I don't need a big one. All I really do is add the cheese to the bread and then call it a day. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to use a block of cheese. This is actually made from oats. So this is oat cheese, but it's a block rather than the grated cheese, only because I want to keep the grated cheese for either later on tonight or for another pizza later on in the next coming week. So it's looking like this now. Cheese is on there, and as I am probably quite vile, I like to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. If you're American, try and pronounce this. Worcestershire sauce. No, it's not Worcestershire, Worcestershire. And I'm just going to sprinkle this onto the top of here as well, like that. So now it looks like this. The light in here is blurring out. And then you simply just add it like this. I'm going to turn on the air fryer, and you put it in here for like 5-10 minutes. You need to check on it though, because some breads in the air fryer do like bend, I guess, so as they cook. So you do want to check on it to make sure that it's not bending like a drastic amount, because if it bends too much it kind of gets burnt like up at the top, because it reaches the higher part of the whatsits. And then alongside that I'm going to eat lentil chips. These are plant-based and gluten-free crisps that I like to eat as well, so I'll have this as my side to my sandwich, and that is what I'm going to eat for my lunch. Gone back to my Apple Watch because I missed having the monthly challenges. I absolutely love my Garmin, but I miss these, and the only downside to this is the battery is actually pretty terrible. So I'm probably not going to be doing this long term, but I wanted to get back onto my Apple Watch, and I've honestly forgotten how to use it. It's been like, what, 2 years since I last used my Apple Watch. I think this is the Series 8, so it's a couple of series behind now. But I've just done my workout, and whew, I feel dead. I'm currently training for a 10k race. And the problem with this is that I actually have not run for 10k yet. So I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going into this. Yo voy tengo unos rocky road. This is I think I got this in my stocking this year. This is by Lazy Day. Never actually heard of them. This is Rocky Road. That's gluten-free, milk and egg-free. So it's perfect for me. And I've got only one slice left in here. So I'm gonna have this as my post-workout snack. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of like maybe start making myself some dinner. So tasty. Okay, good evening everyone. It's now 20 to 7 and I'm currently looking for a recipe for lasagna, but I want to make lasagna with a twist. So I'm looking at making like smashed up lasagna or broken lasagna where it's not layered but it's kind of like just shoved together. Also, they didn't actually have any beef mince left over in Tesco when I went food shopping last week. For some reason there was like no beef at all. So we're gonna try doing it with turkey. So I'm gonna first and foremost cook and start off with the garlic, ginger and onion. Whilst they are sizzling away, I'm going to peel and cut the carrots, and then I'm also going to cut maybe one of the courgettes. Yeah, I like to peel my carrots and then I usually just cut them however I feel like cutting them, to be honest. as I said, I'm gonna make like a broken lasagna. I think I'm gonna use this glass platter to put the lasagna in. And to make the broken lasagna, you need to break up the lasagna sheets. Once the meat has cooked a little bit and like the sauce has thickened, I'm gonna add those broken pieces, let them cook for a couple of minutes in the pan, and then I'm gonna transfer to this and bake in the oven for like 30 minutes, give or take. Because I don't want it to go into the oven too liquidy, because I feel like then that's just not going to work out how I want it to work out. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then obviously before I put it into the oven, I'll add the cheese into it. So what I'm gonna do is literally just put them in there and then like mix them in, I guess. This is all experimental because I've never actually done this before. I also need this to be done because I need this pan to go in here to warm up for a little bit.
It's just incredible to see how that little movement, that little shift in the wind makes such a huge difference.
Like this. And so this fire, the Palisades one, is the one that really has been expanding. We were told during the earlier morning news conference that there really was no growth whatsoever with the Eaton fire.
And get within maybe a few hundred feet or so of some neighboring backyards, and one home actually blew up in flames, thankfully not catching fire.
Alright, here is the finished outcome. It actually looks really tasty. Oh.
Oh, we just spun.
That lasagna was chef's kiss beautiful. This was so tasty. Now I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and go a bath because I need to wash out the oil that's in my hair. So I'm gonna go do that.
I'm pretending it's not. So we parked pretty far down Westridge, walked up and walked over.
Is running. Tea has been created. I am indeed watching a live stream about the fires. But I've got my tea. I've actually run out of milk now, so I'll definitely need to go food shopping tomorrow to get more milk. I'm not gonna have a snack because that lasagna filled me up. It was actually really tasty. I think I already said that earlier, but it was really good, and pretty happy with the outcome of that. And this will be my next week of food, pretty much. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's gonna end tonight's or today's video because I'm gonna go to bed soon after I've had my bath because I have been awake for nearly 24 hours. I'm not even joking. So I will see you in my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed coming along with me with my gluten-free, dairy-free lifestyle. And I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye guys.